in the justice. External energies, internal energies. So somehow you have to validate. Hello Taurus moon, this tarot reading is for you, and pay attention because this full moon is on an earthy sign of Capricorn, and you are also an earthy sign. So the energies for July full moon, it could also link to your elements a little bit. I am Maje, I am your Tarotpolitan community host, and we are going to have a 5 elements reading, looking at your water, your fire, your earth, your air, your spirit or consciousness, looking at your internal energies for the month, but also we are going to do a 4-week forecast to look at the external energies and what is going to happen there, Taurus. So your water, Taurus, you have the Page of Swords. Ooh, your emotions with the air there. Your energy, the Two of Wands. This is very good because we got fire on fire. Your earth, we have the strength in the number 11. This is also very good for your body, your finance. And in your mind, you have the King of Swords, and they are related here. So your mind and your emotions are link to people who have connections between them. And now let's see your consciousness. Is the Ace of Wands. There is a rude awakening here. Now let's have a look. Overall, here we have fire, fire, and air, air. So anything that is planning and taking action is going to be very important for you in the month of July. In your emotions, there could be trying to defend your feelings or trying to communicate your feelings, but be careful how you do it with the Page of Swords there. Or maybe somebody who has been defensive or passive aggressive towards you, and that's why you are a bit like, oh, what's happening here? In your energy, let's say your work or the activities that you do with the Two of Wands, you are on the right path, and it seems to be that you are checking things, which actions are going to be better for you, because you have a lot of air and a lot of fire. I think it seems to be that the energy is very good for that, for planning, but taking action straight away. And what are you thinking? I think is correct, because we have 1 and 2, very good organization. Or it will be good that you organize yourself, because it's going to be quite an intense month ahead, Taurus. Then in your earth element, we have the strength, and in the strength, it means like you feeling very capable, you feeling like you can control things. Whether, for example, just to give you an example, if you are on a diet or you cutting off certain foods, your willpower is very good at the moment. So if you are initiating projects, taking care of yourself in any particular way, you have the willpower, you can do it, or you are going to feel that you can do it. In your mind, we have the King of Swords, and this King of Swords is definitely living in your mind currently and in the next 4 weeks. But this guy is related to the Page of Swords. This could be, or whether a romantic relationship that is giving you is a bit complicated, or it could be a relationship father-daughter, daughter-father. It could be a related person, but also it could be like a work partnership or a business that has been created between two people that they feel very close to each other. Connecting with people that have your mindset and your ethic is very important for the month of July. And in your consciousness, we have a rude awakening. This could be, you know, when we have one of those light bulb moments, something that flash and is gonna help you to take action, to start things, to start new things, but also to defend yourself, to provoke certain thoughts. Thought-provoking, I would say your reading is about, especially with this amount of air and fire. Now, let's count the total, and we have 2, 11, 4, and 1. And we have the moon. So pay particular attention during the full moon. Internally, the moon is going to be very important, and it's interesting that we have here a lack of water. We have air and fire. We don't have earth. We have a major arcana, what is important, but we have a lack of water, and all the water is internally, is at your core. And the moon represents restricted emotions because they are not appearing in the reading, but they are appearing at your core. So anything that is creative, anything that connects with art, but I would say like with your reading, the moon here, like an internal mechanism that help you or compel you to move forward, to do the things, to do the activities, to start new projects, to talk to the right people, to put your foot on something, but it has to come from your core. Even if you are repressing something, take it out. So the moon invites you to do creative visualizations and journaling, or simple moon meditations or rituals during the full moon. And now let's have a look at the 4 weeks. So you have in the first week the King of Cups. So externally seems to be that the emotions are out there somewhere. So going back to your center, emotional center is very important. In the second week, we have the Queen of Wands. In the third week, the Page of Pentacles. And in the fourth week, the Four of Swords. So in your reading, we have 2 pages. This is the potential of things. This is the potential to manifest something, or something that you have been working recently. The third week in July is going to be much more feasible. So let's start from the beginning, because in the first week, and you have quite a lot of people in your reading, because we have 2 kings, this could be like a truce, like advice, like a partnership, and the potential of things. So in the first week, this King of Cups, it could be connected to you emotionally, or it could be somebody very creative, or somebody who supports you to start to become something. Then in the second week, this could be you if you are a female, and because you have a lot of fire, the Ace of Wands, the fire of the strength, and the Two of Wands, the second week is very important for your energy, your activities, even your passion, but particularly with this rude awakening is very important, this rude awakening. In the third week, the beginning, the manifestation of something, it could be even more money coming in, a nice surprise, a nice gift. And because we have supportive people here, it could be something very positive in the third week. Something related to the mother as well. Communication, creative. It sounds the energy of that. Somebody like a maternal figure giving you a gift or giving you something that is substantial or meaningful for you. And then in the fourth week, and we have a 4 in a 4. In the fourth week, we have the Four of Swords. So here is recommended, or will be positive, that you take a bit of a rest, because it seems to be that July is going to be a bit restless for you. So by the end of July, it will be nice to take a rest, or to do the meditations that we have just said, you know, to take some time for you, especially to rest mentally, or to find peace, or to find serenity. It will be very important. And now the overall energy, or the crown card, external energy for July for you, Taurus, is the Justice. The Justice and the Moon. Okay, the Justice in this tarot is with the number 8. So for you, Taurus, in July, the Moon and the Justice, external energies, internal energies. So somehow you have to validate your emotions externally to find balance, to find a balance, to find validation. To Taurus, what we said about the Moon and the Justice is going to be very important, to validate or to justify. Justify is not a very good word, but to validate and to balance your emotions are going to be very important, Taurus. So if it resonates with you, let me know in the comments below. Just to let you know that I'm planning to do a live stream for this Capricorn full moon in this month of July. And if you want to be part of it, be part of Tarotpolitan community, and I can directly read for your questions. So thank you very much for liking, for subscribing, for commenting, and for being part of Tarotpolitan. I see you soon in the next video. Mwah!